Welcome to this E4Clicks Project Estimator training video. Today we're going to learn how to add line items to our estimates. So we've previously seen how to search for line items with all of our search utilities. Now we're going to put them into our estimates. So we're going to learn to add a single line item from our guide and put it into our estimate. Then look at how to add multiple line items into our estimate all at one time. And then we're going to learn how to customize a line item and then add it to our estimate. All right? So let's swing over to E4Clicks here, and we're going to start from the 2012 RS Means Facilities. And I'm going to use a couple of search utilities to find some line items, and we'll add them in. Hopefully I won't go too fast, but if I do, please check out the other videos to find out how to use the search utilities and how to get to where we are if you have any issues with that. So I'm going to type 09. It's going to take us to the beginning of finishes, and I'm going to tab down. Maybe in the selective demolition of flooring. So maybe I'll go get some demolition of carpet bonded, including surface scraping. Okay, we can see the full description down there. Now I want to add this one line item at a time into the estimate. How do you think I do that? If in doubt, right-click, right? This will bring up our menu options. The first one says Add Currently Highlighted Line Item. And we can use the Enter key as a hotkey if you'd like to, or we could simply double-click on the item itself to add it in as well. So we could come back here and we could double-click, and that'll add it as well. It'll open up the Update Line Item Details window where we can see all the details for the line item. So we can see the line item number, we can see the full description, we can see the unit cost. After we put a quantity in, we'll be able to see the extended cost. We can see that this is from the 2012 RS Means Facilities. And as we learned, we're bringing this in bare without any city cost index. Okay, we'll do our city cost index as a totaling component. Okay, and there's some other stuff on here we'll talk about in different videos. But the main point is, all of this is grayed out where we can't change the unit cost or any of that kind of stuff. We're keeping the integrity of the RS Means pricing guide. Okay, this is very this is required actually for Sabre, Jock, IDIQ type contracts. Okay? What we can do, we can touch the quantity, the takeoff, the notes, as well as a user unit of measure. Okay? The extended unit of measure, when RS Means publishes their book in, will always be the extended, but we could change the user unit of measure if we wanted to. We won't do that in this case. But let's go ahead and do a couple of things. Let's say our room is 20 by 20. So I'm going to do star 20, which is going to give us a result of 400. We'll leave square feet because we were thinking in feet times feet. And then let's just put a note here. Demolition of carpeting for this room. Okay? This line item itself might have been self-evident, but we'll just put a note here just to show it. The takeoff formula, if you notice, is just like Excel with no equal sign. It's always a formula, so we don't have to put the equal sign in. So we can just use 20 star 20. If we have a keypad on our keyboard, a number pad on our keyboard, we can just use the number pad. Okay? When we click OK, our record will be added to our estimate. So when we click OK, now that line item was added to our estimate. I'm just going to close the book for a minute and just show you that. So we can see the line item here. We can see the total. We can see the takeoff and the notes right here. Okay, so I'm just going to hit the Insert key to open our book back up. Now let's go get some new carpeting, shall we? So let's get some sheet carpeting. Let's do 28 ounce for example. Okay, we can remember that this is a main line item from RS Means, and we see the line items below it with the extra 4 digits. These are all modifiers. We built all these modifiers so you wouldn't have to. We did all the math for you. So what we can do is actually pretty nice here. We can grab the main line item as well as any modifiers that apply and add them all at one time instead of going through the process multiple times. So what we're going to do here, this time we're going to tag. Last time we just highlighted. This time we're going to go and tag all of the line items and applicable modifiers that we need. So we're going to under 1,500 square feet, so we're going to buy. We are not buying in bulk, so it'll cost a little more. Let's do borders and patterns, and let's do brand name specified fiber. Okay? We can either click in the field to tag and untag, or what I did there was highlight it and hit the space bar, and that flipped the tag and tagged it for me. All right? Now, we need to add these 4 line items that we have tagged into our estimate. So right-click. The second option is paste tagged line items. Okay? So this time, we're priming with the tagged line items instead of the highlighted line items. So we either highlight to add or we tag to add. If we do both, then we're going to get the line item twice, which we don't want. Okay? So let's use paste tag line items to the estimate. Our hotkey there is Control P, and let me show you. Our toolbar icon is the first one there, paste tag line items to the estimate. All right? So when we click that, we get the pasting line items window where we have, again, the quantity to take off of the notes and the user unit of measure which we can play with. So let's go ahead and do our 20 star 20, which will give us our 400. This time, let's go ahead and change square yards to square feet, and that'll give us the right measurements. I don't know about you, but I was thinking in feet when I did my 20 times 20, right? And we could do more notes if we wanted to. Well, let's go ahead and click the process button, and that's going to add those 4 line items in and then clear out our tags. Let's just close the book once more. Normally I don't close the book each time, but I want to show you what we've done. And we've added these 4 line items with all of that same information. We can see the takeoff and the conversion there was done for us, right? So let's open one real quick, and we can see the extended unit of measure again is in square yards, whatever RS means decided. But we were allowed to use square feet as our user unit of measure to automatically divide by 9 for us, so we can come out there with the right answer. So instead of doing that 4 different times, we did it once and we saved some time. I'm going to do insert again, and let's find cove base this time. So I'm going to do find cove base, and I'll go up a couple just so we can see the header information. So let's get 1/8 inches thick, 4 inches high. All right. Now we can see here that the unit cost for the material is 72 cents per linear foot. Well, maybe we're buying some special cove base, and we know the price is different. So this is a different color or a specialized one, and we need to customize this line item for our needs. So let's right-click on this again and see if we have another option. Our third option says Create Custom Line Item with a hotkey that I don't remember, Control plus Shift plus C. We can right-click and do that. And we also have a toolbar icon up here. You see that one, Create Custom Line Item? We can use that one for now. And this is again going to open up the Update Line Item Details window, but this time we can see that the fields up here are editable. They're white. We can change some of this information. So let's say we know the material costs for this specialized cove base per linear foot is $1.25. So we need to customize it, but the rest of it is fine. So we're basically starting where RS means left off and tweaking it a little bit. So let's say we're going to go around the room. So I'll do all 4 walls there, 20 feet each. That gives us 80 linear feet. And we can see that this line item is a custom line item. We're going to track it differently than the other ones. Because we lost the integrity of the RS means, we're going to track it differently. We're going to call it a custom line item, but we'll also tell you where it came from. All right? So we can click OK, and that'll add that line item into our estimate. We can close the book again, and we can see it now right there at the very top there. I'm sorry, second one there, resilient base, cove base. And we can see that it's 80. We can see it's a custom line item instead of hard 2012 RS means line item. Okay? So that was adding line items to our estimate. Hopefully that made sense. We added one from the RS means. We added multiple ones at one time, and we even customized one. So thank you for your time today. That's basically how to add line items to your estimate. So please see our other training videos or give us a call if you need any help. Thanks and have a great day.